What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and it feels good because मैंने 2 दिन का around couple of days I took break from social media, that is Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, even YouTube, and it feels good. It feels good to be back, recharged, re-energized, and ready to produce content. Today's video is a little bit of geeky, informative video. For you guys, it's not gonna be like sick edits and sick angles and stuff. It's gonna be informative, so stick here. This is a very informative for people who wanna gain muscle, who wanna look good, who wanna get ripped and look bigger. So I see many of my friends in the gym. I get many questions about what to do in order to have a greater or a positive hypertrophic response. Hypertrophy means gaining muscle. What you should do in order to gain muscle and gain size. Now some of my friends think, and some people think that lifting heavy weights like super heavy weight will help them to gain muscle. Some people think that doing high volume. Now again, volume is sets times reps times weight you lift, that is high volume training. That is 15 reps per set or 20 reps per set, or doing 6 sets or 5 sets will help them to get ripped and get big. Now we will debunk this because there are many scientific studies out there on this topic, on this hypertrophic topic, that how to gain muscle, what is the optimal volume range, what is the optimal intensity range in which you should train. So there are many research out there, and we will see one of those many research today by Dr. Brad Schoenfeld et al. And this is the article, this is the paper of dose response relation between resistance training volume and in muscle mass. So this article is first of all, it's a meta-analysis. It is not an individual study. Now what a meta-analysis is, that they collect the data, they examine the data of various individual studies, that is बहुत सारी studies लेते हैं, and they study those studies, and they come with the conclusion. They find the pattern in those studies, and they come to the conclusion what is good and what you should do. Because इतनी सारी स्टडीज़ जब करते हैं, सब स्टडीज़ के कंक्लूजन होते हैं, एंड वो सब स्टडीज़ के कंक्लूजन में एक पैटर्न देखते हैं कि क्या पैटर्न है, एंड देन दे कम आउट विद व्हाट इज़ द ऑप्टिमल conclusion for the whole topic or whole study. So this is a meta-analysis that they covered 15 studies. They covered like 1400 something studies थे, और उनमें से उन्होंने 15 studies कम करके 15 studies को study किया है, and then they came with such conclusion. They studied the 15 studies, that is meta-analysis of 50 studies, और उस 15 studies में से 34 treatment groups, जो treatment group उन्होंने किया है, and we'll discuss about what treatment groups are. So this is how the study has taken place. Now 34 treatment groups. Now treatment groups is that they divided groups of low volume, medium volume and high volume group. That is low volume वो लोग हैं जो 3 sets per week, less than 3 sets per week करते हैं. medium group है जो 3 to 9 sets per week करते हैं for each muscle group, and high volume group जो है वो 9 plus sets per week करते हैं for each muscle group. Now this is how they divided the groups, and then by this they came out with the hypertrophic response of each volume. So उन 15 studies में से, ये treatment group में से उन्होंने क्या conclusion लाया, because this is a whole study, whole big study, बहुत ही छोटे चीज़ें. I will link the study in the description. You can read that if you have time. But conclusion क्या था इन 15 meta-analysis studies में, I'll put the graph here. So this is a graph I drew on my whiteboard to make it easy for you guys. Whiteboard always is helpful. So this is the graph where x-axis is sets per week they did, and y-axis is hypertrophic gains in percentage wise. Now as you can see, the red line, it is divided by low group, medium group and high group. Low group is less than 4 sets per week, medium group is 4 to 9 sets per week, and high group is 9 plus sets per week. So as you can see, the green line is linearly progressing. So low group has a hypertrophic response of around 5.4%. Medium group had the hypertrophic response of around 6.5%, and high volume group had the hypertrophic response of 9.6%. So according to this graph and this conclusion, we get to know that high volume gives us the higher hypertrophic response. Hypertrophic response means ज़्यादा muscle mass high volume करते हैं per week. तो now this is not the conclusion, this is not what you should do in the gym, because ये studies हमें कुछ दिखाती है. yes it gives us the idea that हमें high volume करना चाहिए in order to gain size, but ऐसा नहीं होता कि whenever you go to gym you train to failure और आप 50 सेट करो या फिर 40 सेट्स करो पर वीक एक बॉडी पार्ट के. you don't do that, you gradually increase the volume you do weekly, that is progressive overload. आप खुद की बॉडी को जानिए that how you're managing your fatigue, how your lifestyle is, how your stress levels are, and how you're recovering to each and every training session. and इस हिसाब से आप अपने वॉल्यूम करिए that प्रोग्रेसिवली. इफ एक वीक आपने 6 सेट्स पर बॉडी पार्ट किए तो दूसरे वीक 8 कीजिए. यू मेक प्रोग्रेसिव इंक्रीज टू दिस टाइप ऑफ ट्रेनिंग in your volume so that you get the hypertrophic response. So these studies gives us the idea that yes, volume is good for you, it gives you hypertrophic response, but again you have to know your body and then make some adjustment and then progressively overload each and every week and then deload and then again up. So this is how you do it. So the conclusion of this video is yes, volume is good for you. High volume training gives you the hypertrophic responses, but again you have to do it gradually, increase gradually throughout the week. और हमेशा एकदम हैवी लिफ्ट करने से भी आपका मसल गेन नहीं होता है. यू हैव टू pick a weight that you can do around 8 to 12 reps. You can manipulate that and then so वो weight हो सकता है around 70 to 75% of your 1RM and then go from there. मैंने देखा है जिम में के लोग अपने लाइक सुपर हैवी थे, दे आर ऑल ओवर द फॉर्म, उनका फॉर्म बहुत ही ख़राब होता है. एंड दे जस्ट डू टू because they are egoistic first of all and they want to look good in the gym, but it's not that. So volume training is good, but again you have to self-analyze stress management, fatigue management and progressively overload. So this is it from the video. We have reviewed the article because the article मुझे बहुत ही सही लगा था तो मैंने ये रिव्यू किया है आपके लिए. Yes, this video is a little bit informative, थोड़ा boring है, but it might help some people, it might not help anyone, but जिसको भी help हुआ है वो share कीजिए, subscribe the channel, comment down below what you like about this video, and I'll try to do these kind of video once a while to get into the key, क्योंकि मुझे show off करने का, because I love reading article और मैं सब I want to show off, okay, yes, I can read this article, I can provide you, and I am a little bit of geeky and I study as well. So yes, I get to show off. I love this kind of video. ऐसे एक बार like 2 महीने में एक बार ऐसा वीडियो मैं करना चाहता हूँ. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'll see you next time.